In this video, I'm going to show you how to export your photos when you're all done editing and culling through all of your images, right? These are going to be the ones that you want to import or bring into and save your edits, okay? So we're going to pretend like I edited all of my images and I'm ready to export them into my Google Drive. So I flagged them all, right? They have the little flags. And now I've edited them. I'm going to copy all of them. So I'm going to click on one of them. So one is selected, and then I will do Command A to select all. And then I'm going to, I can either go up to File, Export, or I can right click here and go to Export. I usually just right click. I'm going to hit Export. I'm going to tell it where to send my images. So I'm going to go to choose, I'm going to go export to, I want to click specific folder, hit choose, locate your Google Drive, locate your photo folder, and we created our composition folder. So these are my composition edits. So I want to create a subfolder inside here. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new folder. So I'm going to go to new folder and name it comp edits. That way I know I keep them separate from the ones that I did not edit. And then I'm going to hit choose. Here I can, I don't want to put them in a subfolder, so I'm going to delete that. So I'm going to uncheck all of these. I'm going to rename them, so you can rename your files if you want to. You can rename them composition, you can rename them the date. I want you guys to rename them your first initial last name underscore composition. You can just name them comp. That way I knew who they belonged to and what they were. You can adjust any of these settings. We're going to leave all of them the same. These are what the settings I always use for my photos. My image quality is set to, format set to JPEG. High, I believe the setting is like mid. I'm not sure. It might be kind of high. I just leave it high. I don't want to resize. I don't need to sharpen. I do want to include metadata. Remove person info, you can do that. Remove location info, you can either do that or not. That's up to you. I'm not going to add a watermark to these photos, but we'll learn how to do that eventually. And then I'm going to hit export. Now what's going to happen is it's going to take all of your photos and it's going to export them to your Google Drive. So I went from like 219 photos to 94 photos that I'm actually using. Okay, so this is your status bar. When this bar goes away, it is safe to close Lightroom. Do not close Lightroom until that bar is done loading. When that bar is done loading, then you can go to your Google Drive and go to that folder and search for my edits folder. And you can see they're still uploading, but they're right there. Okay, so this is going to keep your edits separate from your original images. It's always good to have original images in case you need to go back or you missed something. And it's good to keep them separate. So these are my regular image numbers, and you can see inside my folder they are now named my first initial last name underscore comp, so I know what it was that I took a photo of, and then there's a number after each image so I know what number photo it was. All right, when you are done with that, you are going to add that folder to Google Classroom. So I'm going to show you. So you'll go to your Google Drive and you will locate that folder. So my drive, photos, photo class. Okay. And then I don't want all of your unedited photos. I want just your edits. Okay. So you're going to click on your comp edit photo. You're going to click on these three dots and you're going to click on share. When you click on share, you're going to change your access to anyone with the link. This way you can access them if you're not on your school computer. Hit copy link, done. Then you're going to go to Google Classroom and you're going to add that link to the assignment. So you'll go to where you turn in your files. It's not going to look the same for me because I don't have a regular classroom to turn things into. But in the assignment, you'll click on add and then link and then paste the link right in that assignment, and then go ahead and turn it in.